What is up, boring podcast viewers nation? I don't know. I don't know what we call you yet.
How about them the boys?
I mean, we could call them the boys.
'Cause, you know.
But what about the girls?
I mean, they're part of the boys.
You know, Armando, sometimes I just can't handle your big brain intelligence. That's amazing. That's hands down. Why hasn't anyone thought about this?
I don't know. I mean, everyone's just...
I mean, if women want men to be as equal, why don't we call them the boys?
The boys.
The boys.
The boys.
It doesn't matter who you are, as long as you're not a caveman, we're fine with you listening to this podcast.
The only people... Davian.
Davian,
come on. The only people who can't listen to this podcast and not part of the boys are Italians, okay? I don't like Italians, okay?
Yeah.
They're too busy with their Davian, their Mamma Mias,
and their AirPods.
Pizzas. Exactly. Have you ever seen an
right
Italian
there.
man?
Yeah, not really. I mean,
he's always going, Mamma Mia, give me spaghetti.
Doesn't he sometimes say wahoo too?
Yeah, wahoo.
Anyways.
Essentially, if you're Mario, stop listening to this, okay?
Okay, yeah, Mario.
Get out of here.
Seriously.
Luigi's better, okay? Your brother's better. Get out of here.
Okay, so
what are we doing today, Khalik?
Well, can I finish the intro?
Sure.
Alright, welcome back, the boys. This is Khalik Santos hosting for you this podcast, episode number 6. Is that correct, boys?
Yeah, it is correct. Episode
This
number
is
6.
awesome. So, what do we have to talk about on this cast, guys? Boys?
First thing we have to talk about is Terry Bogard.
Ah, yes, the newcomer for Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Davian,
for Nintendo Switch.
Davian, we know that you're a hardcore gamer. Tell us how you feel about Terry Bogard.
Yes, Davian. Davian, how do you feel about Terry Bogard from Smash Brothers, or for Super Smash Brothers Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch?
Okay, yeah. How do you feel?
How do you feel?
You guys really act like I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Davian.
Yes,
you're
yeah.
a gamer.
You're the most hardcore gamer.
Yeah,
a bigger gamer than me or Armando.
We've seen your Twitch channel, Davian.
Exactly. We see you playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
You got some good subs.
Tell us, Davian.
Your chat is not toxic.
Exactly. Tell us, Davian, what did you feel about Terry Bogard?
Yeah, Davian. What do you feel?
How do you feel?
How do you feel?
Davian.
Come on, Davian.
Davian.
Davian. Oh, Davian. Davian.
He's putting his AirPods on.
Yeah, never mind. He can't hear us. He's got AirPods in, dude.
It's over for us. Okay.
But, dude, I don't think you noticed, but Davian's phone, 15%.
What's your guys' phone at right now?
My phone is at 2.
Mine's at 9. Why is it?
I was incorrect.
It's
1.
At 1? Okay. First topic of the day.
Charge
why
phone.
are iPhones always at low percents when you need them?
Well, mine isn't at all.
Wait, why isn't it always at low percent, Davian?
Yeah, Davian.
Because I charge it.
That is such a ridiculous idea.
Davian, okay, you charge it in the morning, use it all up use it all up in the morning, and then you complain about it's not charged and how you charged it last night. That's how it goes. You can't be responsible with your battery life, Davian.
Exactly.
Oh, now he's smoking with kazoos. Guys, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, this is TOS.
We're going to have to cancel Davian,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, okay.
This is the official... You know those ads?
I can't stand him.
You guys know those ads you get where it's like, smoking can lead to...
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, we're sponsored by them, actually. Thank you, Stop It.
Trees.
It's called
Truth! Thank you, The Truth! We get
Trees.
sponsored by The Truth. And
we're not sponsored.
we are sponsored.
This is a bit. This isn't funny. This is a bit. We're not sponsored.
We are sponsored. And if you smoke, we will come to your house and we will punch you in the face.
I mean,
Not a bit, guys. Not a bit.
this is a bit.
Okay, so how do you feel, guys? How do you guys feel? Okay, what is your favorite anti-smoking ad? Mine is how do you feel? What is your favorite, Khalik?
Well, what were you? You were about to say what yours was.
Yeah, but I don't want to reveal it yet.
Okay. My favorite one is where it's the one where they try to be relatable with the kids. You know?
Oh, the one where it's like memes. It's like
Yeah. Basically all of them.
where it's like the stalking girlfriend meme, the it's a trap and all that stuff.
Yeah. Basically every single one trying to relate to the Zoomers.
Okay, so when you see those ads, do you go, "Okay, boomer"?
I say.
Say the line, Bart. Say it.
Say it.
Say the line.
This isn't funny.
Say the line.
This isn't funny.
Okay, this is brought to you by the letter C for crying. Have you ever cried so hard you needed to go to the bathroom? Well, go to sleepboys.club/bathroom and we'll give you our Sleep Boys Club official diapers for pooping in your pants. Okay, click. Stop. This is turning into a real big poop house. What are the topics for, guys? What are the topics we have for today?
We need to hear what Davian's favorite smoking ad.
Yeah, what's your anti-smoking ad?
Anti-smoking ad.
We're pro-smoking now. David, what's your favorite anti-smoking ad?
The one with the puppets.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
the one where he's like, bro, I just smoke on the weekends, and then the puppet goes, ah.
And there's also little lungs.
Oh yeah, little.
Yeah, little lungs. It's basically Lucas the spider.
Lucas the spider. And there's also the one where it's like, the ones that like try to get you real scared, where it's like they're like let me out. You guys seen that one?
Or like the one where it's like the delivery man coming in. It's like, I didn't order this box. It's like, oh, now I have the box. Oh, these are my gums. Don't smoke.
These are your gums. Side effects of smoking can lead to gum injury or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So now, remember to. Oh my God! Stop! You're killing him. Okay. How about we get to something that we all can relate to, something that we all know and we all love. That's right. The official, unofficial Shane Dawson podcast.
Good.
Thank you, Davian.
Take it away.
Take it away. Take the stand.
So,
Alright, there we go.
We gotta sync it up, you know?
Yeah.
okay.
Davian, do it.
Come on, Davian.
Alright, so as you guys know, every podcast, I fill us in on the Shane Dawson tea.
Yes.
And
Speak up.
Well, speak up, Davian.
Preach it.
So, there is tea.
Uh-huh.
Basically, alright, so when they first announced the trailer and all that, Shane was like, it's gonna be a 9-episode docu-series. And they released a trailer. And in the trailer was a bunch of stuff, which includes the James Charles and Tati Westbrook tea. All that controversy. Because there's a clip of them watching all those videos and stuff and freaking out.
I thought that was over. I thought that was old news, Davian.
It is old news, which is what we're getting to now. Okay, so I forget how many episodes there are, but they just finished, or they just uploaded their episode where they reveal the palette, and I think there's supposed to be 2 more after this to make it 9.
Okay.
But then the other day, Shane Dawson went onto Instagram Live saying he feels like that was the end of the series. He knows that there was a James Charles tea in the trailer,
Pardon you.
but that he doesn't feel like it's gonna fit in anymore, and then it's old news. But then he's also split because now he feels like if he doesn't include that episode, then people are gonna just say that he's clickbaiting them with the trailer. So he doesn't know whether or not to upload it or not.
Well, I mean, okay. First of all, when he made the docuseries, like this was like right before. This was like during the high tides of the beauty community drama, right? James Charles, Tati, but now that like he's actually uploaded and everything, we've got to this point. It's old news, and honestly, I agree with.
No, it's old. It's old news, but I think, like, well, personally, I know it's old news, but I just want to see it from a different perspective, you know?
I get.
Cause like, I was expecting the purpose of them putting in that stuff is because it shows all the behind the scenes. Cause like Jeffree Star, he got dragged to hell and back because of the things that he sent James, and like I just want to see like what it was like when all that happened, because all we've seen so far is everything that's in all of James's videos. Yeah, right? But like I don't know, like when Jeffrey's warehouse got broken into, like they showed us the behind the scenes, and we saw stuff and we heard stuff that we never heard when he released his video talking about how they stole it. So like imagine everything that's gonna be in the video when they talk about like what Jeffrey sent, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna show they were recording like when James hadn't released his video yet, and when Jeffrey had sent the stuff, and then after James like exposed Jeffrey.
That could be a good angle, right? Like if that's the angle they're going for, like the whole this is like this. Sure, this is old news, but this is during the news, and I could see that working. But if it's just rehashing the old news, right? Same thing. Then I would say maybe instead of making it an official episode, make it like a bonus episode or something, right? Like something on the side.
I was expecting it because there was one episode called like the. Let me see. Let me look it up. There was one episode where I thought that that's where it was gonna be, because each one is like the something in the beauty world or the something world of Jeffree Star. So the first one was the beautiful world of Jeffree Star, by far my favorite episode. I don't know why. And then the secrets of the beauty world. I thought that it was gonna be in that one because of the title and like the secrets. I thought it was gonna be like behind the scenes and stuff. And then it wasn't in there. So then he released another one like the week after, saying the dangerous world of Jeffree Star. And that's the one where they talk about Jeffrey's warehouse being broken into. And I also thought it was going to be the James Charles stuff, but it wasn't. And then after that, they did the $20 million deal and the failure of Jeffree Star and Shane. And the reveal. And there's supposed to be 2 more episodes, because that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, if it was a 9-part series, it was supposed to be 3 more episodes. So personally, I want the James Charles tea. But I could see why he wouldn't choose to include it. Just because it would throw off the balance of everything, you know?
Yeah.
Because like they've been building up to this big old reveal, and then like afterwards they're just gonna put in a drama video, you know?
And then they're just gonna quit it. You know what? Yeah. Shane Dawson, if you're listening, and I know you do, release the videos, okay? Okay, I remember this from long ago. Maybe you guys don't. 'Cause back then, as you know, I'm an avid Jake Pauler / Low Ganger. This is true.
When you got that poster,
Yes.
Are you talking about the poster?
Yes. And there was this thing, right? And it's this really dumb thing where it's like, so Logan Paul made a music video, right? And it had 2 verses. And there was going to be a 3rd verse.
But he didn't release it, but then he did.
Wait, no, I think it was like there was first part and there was a second part, right? But then afterwards, like,
The 3rd part got leaked, didn't it? Or something like that? He leaked his own.
yeah, or something like that. Okay, the point is, or whatever, the 3rd part, right? Essentially, he was like, guys, I'm not gonna release it, it's so hard. When in reality, when I listened to it, it was not that hard. Maybe it's because I'm not really a Jake Pauler / Logan Ganger. I'm sorry, my fam, but I'm not. But when I listened to it, I was like, okay, he made some shots about Alyssa. He made some shots about the Dolan twins. It wasn't that hard, actually. I mean, that's what you get when you're talking about YouTuber, like, drama. It's not
Cool.
Not actually that bad. So essentially, there was this big drama where they were like, oh, release the verse, and then they were like milking it to death, right? Like Jake Paul was talking about, like Logan Paul obviously was like, oh guys, I don't know if I should release it. Jake Paul was like, I want you to release it, and then Logan Paul did this thing where he went over to the Logan Paul did this thing where he went to Jake Paul's house and like he grabbed the USB drive that Jake he grabbed the USB drive that had the third verse, and then he just dropped it at Jake Paul's house, and he was like, it's on your turn. And then Jake Paul did this whole drama thing where it was like, oh my god, I'm listening to it, and I'm super. When obviously he listened to it beforehand, and so the point I'm trying to make, and the point that that I'm going at is that essentially he should just release the video. Don't make it into this big old thing where it's like, oh my god, like, I don't want to release it or whatever the heck. Just release it and let it be gone. Let bygones be bygones.
Yeah.
Blake, do you have anything to say about that?
Not really.
You want them to release it? I mean, I would expect it because, you're the biggest Shane Dawson fan of us all, really.
We're really reversing roles today, aren't we?
We really are. Okay. So now that we're done with our, Shane Dawson topic of the week, Kadab.
It's time for the other constant thing we do.
What's the other constant thing we do? I'll be right back.
So.
Now you two have to actually say stuff.
Okay, so Twitch terminology of the day. Are you ready, Davian? So, the Twitch term of today will be, drumroll please, keep going. I'm actually thinking about it. What was it again? I didn't tell you to stop. So it would be... And then at the same time... Have I run out? I shouldn't have. Davian's slowing down.
What is even happening? What are you guys talking about? What are you guys doing?
Twitch terminology.
Oh, Twitch
I forgot what I was gonna do.
Apparently something about Twitch terminology?
Yeah, but I forgot what.
Wait, can we
term.
pause real quick and just talk about what? Why did you bring in?
Oh yeah, Armando's brought in the kitchen.
Bread?
You see, actually, we're actually recording a different video. It's called this show that we've been promising forever called Yeet and Eat, right? So it's finally happening right here, live on the podcast. Yeet and Eat. You're gonna be tasting my sandwiches, my famous mayonnaise sandwiches, right? Which is too delicious.
Remember when I used to bring you a sandwich every day?
Tell us about that, David. Wow, Davian's real.
No, okay, I'll tell you about it. And then I can tell them about the locker story.
No, David, don't go with the locker story.
Okay. So basically,
I need to look up Twitch terminology.
So freshman year of high school, Armando and I shared a locker because you can't get your own locker. Most freshmen can't get their own locker because of some requirements and stuff. And so sometimes I would bring myself lunch, and I had to make a sandwich. And Armando would always ask me, like, if he could get a bite. So one day I decided to bring him a sandwich as well as my own. And so that kind of just became like a daily thing. I would bring Armando a sandwich, and I'd bring my own sandwich. And then sometimes he would bring me food and stuff. So it was like a mutual friendship, you know?
Yeah.
Then one time, I decided to get fancy and make myself some chicken and it was like chicken and like rice or something, chicken and broccoli. And I didn't bring any for Armando because I didn't have enough stuff, so I still brought him a sandwich.
Okay.
And then so I had brought that stuff for like a few days.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've talked about it.
And then one time,
We haven't talked about this?
no,
We should have.
I don't think we have.
The story's sounds so familiar.
Yeah, because I've told it to a bunch of people. One time,
But, like, on
one
the
time,
podcast.
I brought the chicken and broccoli and I put it in our locker, and then I gave Armando his sandwich. and like during lunch that day, I was like, I'm not really hungry. I'll just bring it home tomorrow because I was like really lazy. And then, long story short, I forgot about it. Okay, not a big deal. So, a few weeks later, Armando decides to be a little nosy pig and go to the locker, right? Then he opens the locker and he just sees like a container. Okay, anyways, he just sees a container with my food in it, and he was under the assumption that food was fresh and that I had brought it for that day. So he opens it, and he sees like the most disgusting, revolting, moldy, wet, steamy chicken and broccoli.
This is true.
And it smelled so bad, and the smell was so powerful that it stunk up the entire building. And half the school thought that the bathroom was backed up because someone took a fat turd and broke the sewer. People thought that the bathroom was broken and that all the stink was coming out from the bathroom, but it was just my lunch. And so I was too chicken to go back into the building to take out the thing and throw it away. And okay, like that was like the nice Tupperware with like a metal fork, like in a nice bag. And I was so disgusted that I made Armando throw away the entire thing.
It was really bad. I'll tell you that. Like, it smelled. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. One of my teachers, she doesn't work at the school anymore we're at, but I'm still gonna keep her identity thing. Miss K, right? Miss K. I went to her class, right? And she was like, Armando, have you heard that smell? Oh my God, it's disgusting. I'll smack you. Have you smelt?
I never really connected to that teacher.
Smelt that smell. Ooh, I'm the Joker.
I'm the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby. And then she was like, did you smell that? And I was like, oh my God, it's so bad. It's like, I think there's something wrong with the bathroom. And I was like, no, I know what's wrong. She was like, what's wrong? And I was like, yeah, like I opened our locker and Davian left something in there and it smelled so bad. And I slammed the locker back, hoping.
I told this story already.
I'm pretty sure, but okay.
Love you.
Oh, maybe we told it in the late Staircase podcast.
Oh yeah, maybe we told this in the late Staircase podcast. If you guys want to check out the Staircase podcast, you can't go anywhere. You're never gonna hear it. Actually, what I might do is
rehash it.
I might just take some of the files I did for the Staircase podcast and then put them as part of the boring podcast, pre-boring podcast stuff, and upload them, just in case if we ever decide not to do a podcast.
And then
like
the next day, when I walked into Miss Kate's class, she was like, "Davian, what are you up to?" And then I was so confused.
You mad scientist.
I was genuinely confused because I didn't know that Armando told her.
Yeah.
I was disappointed, right?
What?
And when I was thinking about saying that I was disappointed, it brought me back to another story that I had with Armando in 8th grade. When we had at the end of our 8th grade year, we had this project where we had to write a short story.
No, David, you're telling too many stories, David. This is good material you're basically giving them all away.
Okay, it's kind of a long story.
Fine.
But basically,
wasn't I the host?
well, okay, we'll just give them a little teaser for next week. Armando and I almost ended our friendship in 8th grade because of a grammar mistake. So if we had still had a dispute over that, then we would not be making this podcast right now. Stay tuned for the next podcast.
Okay.
Man, I am so excited to hear that story. Be sure to check out the next podcast, like Davian said.
No.
So, as of right now, I'm going to describe what Armando is doing. Currently, he is constructing a sandwich. A sandwich consisting of wheat bread, but not any wheat bread, whole wheat bread, with bologna, American cheese, mayonnaise slathered on both sides, not toasted.
Yeah.
Now, when Armando was preparing the sandwich, me and David had watched him put some bologna in his mouth and immediately spit it back out because he had forgotten to take the little plastic wrapper that's around the slice.
Bologna? What does that?
Yeah,
Doesn't make sense.
it doesn't make sense. Around the sliced bologna.
Okay. Now we're gonna be doing a bit of ASMR. That's why I made the bologna sandwiches.
Why?
Not because lunch and all that.
I'm actually really hungry, dude.
All right, ready? ASMR. We're all gonna eat.
Okay, we gotta get.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just gonna.
3, 2, 1. This is the first episode of Eat and Eat. Khalid, Damien.
I would love to eat it right now, but I'm not picky.
Stop it. How do you guys feel about my sandwich? Critique me as chefs.
It's kind of bland.
I will eat it, but I am hungry. That reminds me. Cookies.
Oh no.
I don't want to make cookies.
Siblings Club. I'm gonna make some cookies. We're actually gonna be making content together.
Yeah.
For once, and not just podcast and me being whack. Okay.
Boomer
And this
breaks
is a
down.
good time to take a break. Once you
So,
guys.
what I'd recommend, do what we're doing. Quickly grab a little snack, maybe a meal, and then we'll be back with you. What do you...
A.
No.
A.
Field goal. W. U.
Say it out loud. Armando. Armando's putting up signs.
H2O!
He's putting up gang signs and he's concerning me. Armando's a gang member? We'll find out about this next part of the podcast. Take a break and be sure to drink water.
He didn't do an ad this week. I mean, we have an old ad, but it sounds very, very corporate, very bad. So, I'm filling in for the role, Armando Sanchez. If you would like to listen to more Sleepy Boys, remember to follow us, like, subscribe, all that jazz. And remember to check out sleepyboys.club. We always have great updates there. We're always changing the site, making it look fresh and neat. Always have little secret surprises and things to add on the website. And of course, you can find all your Sleepy Boys Club content, including the Boring Podcast, the thing you're listening to now. So if you want more Boring Podcast episodes, remember to follow us at Sleepy Boys Club on YouTube and to go on the website sleepyboys.club. That is sleepyboys.club. Now, back to your regularly scheduled podcast. Take it, Khalik. A robbery! A stick-up! I'm a gangsta! Gangsta in the sense of the 1950s, of course. Not an actual gangster.
I mean, you could be a gangstar, Joseph Joestar, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Giorno Giovanna.
And this is why me and Khalik don't hang out anymore. He has JoJo disease. All he does is talk about how much he wants to become a Joestar.
No, I'm JoJo Siwa disease.
Davian, what are your thoughts on JoJo Siwa? We were just finishing. Oh God.
Our lunch break.
Our lunch break. Listen, viewers. I'm gonna have to talk to you on a personal basis. We lie to you. We do not drink water. We in fact drank squirt. I'm sorry, and I didn't mean to disappoint you. And I will try and do better to not to lie to you. Actually, Khalik, since you're the host, do the Logan Paul thing.
Yeah, I was just about to do that. I have made a severe judgment. A severe
lack of judgment.
A severe mistake with a lack of judgment. And I don't know how I could be ever forgiven. I know that at the Japanese suicide forest, I didn't expect there to be dead people in a suicide forest. All right. Let's go. Okay. So, let's start off with a standard before we get into your gangster profile.
Yeah.
It's time for Damien to learn Twitch terminology. So, Twitch term of today.
I'm gonna give you pink eye, Mom. I'm sitting on your pillows.
Twitch term of the day will be.
Did your bed get bigger?
Drum roll, please.
Did my dad get here?
Did your bed get bigger?
I mean, I have less junk.
Yeah, that does make more sense.
Hold up. Shoot.
Can I mean, there's many drum rolls. Manga S. So, Armando, would you mind pulling up a reference image of Manga S? And I shall describe it to him in my best ability. So basically, it is, once again, a Pepe. And he's crying. It's a sad Pepe. And this Twitch emote is used to symbolize when something goes wrong. It's essentially Monka S. It's quite a sad sight, really.
What? No.
Oh wait,
Monka S is when you get worried.
my mistake. I remember seeing something in a tear shape. Okay,
Brother, that's
it's
Pepe hands.
It's a.
Wow. Actually.
It's okay.
Guys, snap with me. Kalik is officially canceled. Alright. Now that we've canceled Kalik, we've replaced him with a different person. Who we're gonna replace him with? We're gonna replace him with Mateo. No, we're not gonna name what
I have good news.
Mateo. That's my
Also,
middle name.
exactly, that's why.
wait, Armando, when is your brother's birthday?
I don't know. I don't know these things.
You don't know when your brother's birthday is. Do you know what month?
Wait, hold on. Dan's born in March. Until I think he's born in November.
No, it was in the summer. Because your mom was taking us to football practice and she was going into labor.
I think it might have been. Oh, it's August. It was on August.
It was August?
Yeah.
Okay, well, my brother is going to turn 1 year old in 9 days. That's kind of crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I
Really?
feel like he was born yesterday.
I feel like he was born yesterday.
Yeah.
He acts like he was born yesterday.
Well, I mean,
Babies, am I right?
yeah, babies are the worst.
Am I right, baby?
Okay, Kalik, pass it over to Kalik. Teach
You
him
mean Mateo?
Matito.
We're gonna be renaming myself for the podcast for the bit.
Okay, we're gonna be. I need you to pass it to Mateo so that he can teach you about Monka S. And this time correctly. Unlike the other guy, Kalik. Am I right?
Yo, 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 it's Mateo. And I'll be teaching you the Monka S emote. Now, the Monka S emote is a Pepe who is sweating, and it is there to show a serious or intense moment or I'm talking to Pokimane or a girl on the internet.
Wow.
And it's quite spooky. And that's the Monka S emote.
As we know, Mateo's a super zoomer.
Yeah!
He's obviously gonna say,
Yo,
catchphrases.
okay, Boomer. Stinky Boomer. Uh-oh.
everyone give her a round of
Stinky Boomer. Hey, yo, it's me, Mateo.
applause. You've just been fooled, alright? By our wonderful guest, Kalik, okay?
I'm glad to be back, guys. It's a real honor.
You see,
I had made a severe mistake with the lag.
Hey, no more. Now I want to go on a rant.
Have fun, Armando.
I'm gonna go on a rant, okay? Listen up, all boys and just boys, because, again, it's the Voice Club, Everyone's a boy. Everyone's part of the boys club.
Except for Italians.
Except for
Mario.
Italians.
Mario.
Specifically Mario. Mario's not a boy, okay? He's an Italian. Anyway, I want to go on a rant, okay? Every single time I'm going over somewhere and they have bread and all this stuff, right? They're eating bread, they're munching on it, it's delicioso, and then I see they leave a part. And I'm like, bro, there's a perfectly good part in there. And they're like, what? No, there isn't. I'm like, yes, there is. And they say, there's no good part. Why does it Davian look like a chef?
Continue the rant.
You look like Chef Boyardee. Anyway, so then they're eating bread and they're leaving a part out. And this part is apparently called the butt of the bread. I don't get what's the butt. The only butt I know is the butt of the joke. And the butt of the bread is not the butt of the joke. The point is that I look at this bread and I'm like, hey, bro, why aren't you eating the bread? It looks like pretty good bread. And they're like, bro, it's dry. It's gross. It's small. And I'm like, bro, stop describing your dick. I'm just joking. Okay.
I mean, are you really?
Am I really? No, I'm joking. Essentially, what I'm trying to, I'm the joker. What I'm trying to get at is, eat the bread, okay? It doesn't matter if you don't like the part. Eat it, okay? It's like there's people out there who don't have bread like you do, okay? Okay, I understand. People always say get that bread, but when it comes to that part, they don't get it. So get it. Eat that bread. And if not, go to if you're not going to eat that bread, send it to my address. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now. It's 1600 Washington D.C. 1600 Washington D.C. Send all your bread, little bread pieces, whatever the heck. Send that to that location, and I will eat it. I'll eat it live on camera, and it's gonna be delicioso, like Dora says. It's gonna be amazing.
Dora says Spanish?
Dora is in fact Spanish, but she's not.
Oh my god!
But she's not Mexican Spanish, nor is she Spain Spanish. She's actually Guatemalan. This is true. This was confirmed by the person who reads the line. I'm joking. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Well, you're wearing it right.
What if I wear this next year?
What if I'm all left?
Wait, what?
What if I wear this next year instead of it? It's not even part of it. What if I wear this next year instead of a Shiko?
That would be super cool. Super cool. Well, I mean, next year we're gonna be doing parade. We're gonna who. We're not gonna be going like the show parade. We're gonna be going who. You feel me?
Parade next year?
We're doing parade next year. What are you doing, bud?
That's the plan.
I'm doing field show all the way.
You suck.
Yeah, because his school actually made a decision and stuck to it. Edit that out. Delete it.
No. Well, I mean, David, you were like really tiny socialist, so maybe not. But yeah,
Okay,
like.
socialist.
And
Okay,
I don't know.
But
Shut up, boomer.
Hey, that's my catchphrase.
Hey, that's right. Hey, it's Mateo.
Hey, it's me, Mateo, back at it.
That is our new character, Mateo.
He will never be reoccurring.
Yes, he will be recurring, but he'll only be recurring when one of us gets canceled. Not by people, by the network. Actually, we're run by a network, sleevevoice.club/core. It's obviously run by me, and so I gotta cancel anyone. I can cancel this podcast if I want. You know what?
I hate this one shot.
Quiet, Mateo. Anyway, I feel like I might cancel this podcast and make a new one in like a month or so. Oh, what are you doing? I might cancel this podcast, honestly, because like I really like I'm not vibing with the boring thing. Like for me, this isn't boring.
That's why we're not getting any views.
See that again? Come, Davian. Wait a second. Let me see that Instagram.
It's a Snapchat.
That's Snapchat.
Okay, can I time for my rant?
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay. Boomer. No! Okay. This is a topic that actually makes me mad. I'm gonna.
Stinky boomer.
Okay. Now, my glasses are off. For I am about to get to the most serious topic I can.
Oh God.
Zoomers. And how much I hate them.
But you are one.
I am one, but that doesn't mean I can't hate my own generation.
But you can't.
Zoomer.
Because every single time you're pointing at Zoomers, you're always pointing at yourself. Self-reflection time. Okay.
This is impossible.
Welcome to Armando's psychoanalysis. This is actually a therapy. This is actually an intervention, right, Davian?
Guys, are you
This
serious?
is actually an intervention. And if you don't get any help, we're gonna keep yelling boomer at you.
Okay, I'll listen. I don't want to be shouted at.
Okay. As you know, I am the Joker, baby.
Yes, you are the Joker.
And
baby.
We all know that you're trying to get out of the memes. You're trying to get out of the meme culture. You can't, Khalid. You are the meme, okay? You can't escape it. No matter how hard you try, it's always gonna be like that.
I know. I know.
Welcome to Dr. Phil. I just realized that, Davian, Khalid gets cried in this episode like 500 times. Exactly. And each time it gets funnier. It does. Audience members, if this isn't comedy, I don't know what is. I'm smiling right now. Okay. I don't even know how far we are, okay? All I want to do is I want to get an hour, okay? We always make these episodes, but they're always 45 minutes.
So we need
20
to
minutes.
pad for time?
That's why I'm trying to pad for
So
time.
how about we just do a bunch of recurring jokes and say, haha, it's so funny.
Alright. Me and Davian are going to be chanting "Okay Boomer" to Kalik.
No!
As he floats from the sky.
No!
Until he ascends into the sky. You see. I mean, let's think about this, alright? Let's talk about boomers. What is a boomer? What is a boomer?
Dictionary
What is a
definition,
boomer?
Please?
A boomer, someone born between the 1960s and the 1980s. Actually, that's a lie.
It was people born after World War II.
People born
Because
between
there
the
was a big
60s.
boom in like children
Yeah, the
being
baby
born.
booms.
Yeah.
But now boomer means a mentality. It's a mentality.
Boomer is a generation.
No, it's
Yeah,
a
but
mentality now.
Within this current time, it's evolved into a kind of person.
A mentality people gain.
At first, it started with, oh, you don't know how to do this certain thing? Alright, boomer. Since boomers are of the older kind, and thus
Wait,
more inefficient within
Okay.
technological stances.
Okay. Apparently, Damien, take off your shoes.
Take off your shoes.
Take off your shoes.
Take off your shoes.
Take off your shoes. Take off your
Take off
shoes.
your
Take off your shoes. Take off your shoes.
Take off
Take off your shoes. Take off your shoes. Take off your shoes.
The bottom of my feet are really crusty.
Ew.
Take off your shoes.
Because I was doing chores barefoot.
Licky, licky. Come and give me that sticky.
You want to lick off the dirt from my foot?
I won't.
No. This is turning into a really bad porno. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was
Where it's
trying to
like,
say.
have you guys seen those memes? Where Giovanni, cause
Step bro, what are you doing?
yeah, the whole step bro. I actually feel bad for people who are step siblings, because now they have to deal with people probably going up to them and be like, do you go up to your brother and go, step bro, what are you doing? And then they're like, haha, very funny. Okay, boomer, or something like that. I don't know how that works. Or maybe they go like, uh-oh, stinky. Okay, no more crying for you. You know what? I'm taking away your crying privileges.
Okay.
If you cry one more time, I'm going to cancel you, and we're going to bring back Mateo.
Anything but Mateo.
Anything but Mateo. As you can tell, we're really padding the time. Honestly, we're actually nearing the end of the episode. Davian, what do you want to tell the viewers? One last thing.
I did have something to talk about, but I forgot.
Well, you can talk about it. You were going to go on an entire rant.
No, I wasn't.
No! He's trying to lick the microphone! He was doing that earlier, and it was disgusting.
Well, I actually did lick the microphone. Multiple times.
What? That's it.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
We're ending. Oh, we're gonna talk about.
Put this on.
Oh god.
Give me my beanie back. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
Oh, the game.
Armando,
Yeah.
I would like to confirm this with you within the whole
I
court.
feel like we should.
Welcome to the court of law.
Yeah, we should make this a skit. Alright.
Yeah, this is a funny skit. I thought we were gonna do this the whole time. We shouldn't be.
Alright.
We shouldn't be planning in front of the mic, you know?
Look.
We're actually okay. We're gonna cut this out.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna cut this out. Cut this out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so so the bit starts in 3, 2, 1. Okay, welcome. Order in the court. Armando Sanchez, we would like to confirm: are you or are you not a gang star?
I ain't gonna say nothing. My lawyer's gonna say everything for me.
All right, lawyer, state your name.
Uh-oh, Sinky.
Okay, lawyer. Stinky. How do you plead the defendant Armando Sanchez of being guilty to the charges of being a gangstar?
I plead insanity.
This isn't a murder case.
I'm a gangstar.
He. I'm the Joker, baby.
I'm the
I can't. My head.
Gotta end this whole man's career. Okay, boomer. Okay.
Okay, I'm going insane. I'm the Joker, baby. I'm the Joker, baby. Thank you for watching the Boring Podcast. This is your host, Kalik Santos, signing off saying, have a good day.
Okay, boomer.